Coach, obviously the team's coming off of 2 disappointing results, but let alone still in 3rd place, clinch a playoff berth. What does it say to the team right now?
Well, obviously we're hurting a little bit. You know, a couple of injuries still, and obviously a suspension for this weekend. And obviously it's been well documented that the national team players are away, so losing 13 players in total. But, you know, we're aware of that situation. We knew it was going to come. It's unfortunate that we lose them for 2 games, not just the 1 game. So looking at Fort Lauderdale and Minnesota. But it's time for the players that really haven't played a lot of minutes to step up, and those that have played minutes to turn around and keep leading the team. And obviously leading the team starts with myself and the rest of my coaching staff to move forward. But like you say, you know, we clinched the playoff berth. We can still have a fantastic end to the season, regular season, and obviously we've got the playoffs to look forward to.
One of the highlights of this weekend is 2 returning players, 2 of your more dangerous players returning, Jonathan Fine and David Foley. What are your thoughts on them returning, and how do they look for the upcoming matches?
Well, there's no doubt we've missed them. You know, I think that's apparent for everybody to see. You know, it's not to say that the team hasn't done well, or our results haven't been good, but that wasn't down to just missing David Foley and Jonathan Fania. But having 2 players back of that calibre, you know, gives us strength going forward. You know, but we've got to remember they're on their way back. You know, they've been out for long periods of time. David longer than Jonathan. So again, baby steps. You know, I don't want to lose them again to a recurring injury or a new injury after being out so long. So we'll monitor how they go in training and see come game time whether they're going to be selected to play.
Finally, Coach, Richard Martin named Player of the Month today. What has he meant for the team, you know, in their clinching of the playoffs and just the overall?
Well, I think everybody has seen the saves that he's made. You know, not just from open play, but from set plays. You know, obviously penalties. But I think it's a team effort. I think if you look at our goal against average, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's maybe number 1 or number 2, depending on where Edmonton are. And I think they've conceded quite a few less goals maybe than us, but it could be us as number 1. I don't know that stat definitely, but that's been proven that the team has defended well as a team. Obviously we've struggled recently going forward, but now, like you say, with the 2 players coming back, you know, everyone's aware of it. At the end of the day, you know, don't look about the past now. The past is the past. We've got to move forward. We're in a great position, like I said, to finish the season regularly. 2 great games in CONCACAF, and then the playoffs to try and win the championship. So, you know, people might look upon the fact we haven't won the last 2 games and this and that, but that's a negative. The negative is in the past. The positive is Saturday's game, the positive is next Tuesday's game, the positive is playing LA, Metapan, and then the playoffs to come to. So it's a fantastic end to the season.